Um, Let me introduce myself. My name is Olga Spiridonova. I'm a manager of international office, and I'm working with outgoing students, outgoing mobility programs. And today with me is Ekaterina Alexandrovna Mironenko. She's my colleague, and she will help us today. She will answer with me questions. If you would like to write down something, she will answer you in the chat, or after the presentation, you can ask me questions. Um, so let's start. So today we are going to talk about international student mobility programs, and now we have a competition for spring semester 25-26. We'll talk about how to participate in the mobility program. We'll talk about types of mobility, what are requirements for participants, and we'll talk about partner universities for this spring. You'll see the actual list of partner universities that accept our students for the program. We also to talk how to choose university, what are the requirements, how many spots we have for any university, what are the recommendations. We also will talk about application process. We'll talk about required documents and what are the steps for submitting the application. And as I said, I will try to answer questions. First of all, what is the International Student Mobility Program in GSB? It's an opportunity for students to study abroad at our partner university in very good business schools. And in this case, you have an opportunity to take all the subjects, and you'll have all the subjects at the university, and you can take subjects at our university and get marks, and after that study as if you were an HEC GSB. So sorry. We have different types of mobility. We have a long-term mobility program and short-term programs. As for the long-term programs, we have different kinds of mobilities as well. First of all, it's a GSB partnership agreement. It means that everything is organized by our international office, and we do the selective process, we do communication with the accepting university, with our partner, and we nominate student and send our nominations to the university. And in this case, a GSB student, don't pay anything, so tuition is free. And in this case, you can apply also for the scholarship, for a GSB scholarship. Also, you can go as a free mover. It means that you do everything independently. You find university, you rate them, you agree about everything, and know all the details. And after the application process, you send us an acceptance letter and some package of documents, and go for the mobility. In this case, you pay for the education at the accepting university, and also if you are fee-paying students, you also pay here at GSB. We have more detailed information on our website. The links are clickable, so after the presentation is over, I will send this presentation and you can check what I mean. Also, we have simultaneously, we have university-wide competition, so it's by HEC agreements, and it takes place in 3 waves, and it's different competition, and you also can take part in this simultaneously. But after you get the results, you have to decide on which program, if you agree to participate in our competition or in HEC competition. So you have to choose. And as I said, we have short-term programs. It's a short program where we send students, usually it's a group of students, and we send them to our partner university for 7-10 days. It's a program with cultural and educational, and it's kind of combined program, culture, education plus business industry company visits. So, and you also can apply for that. And you can apply for this kind of school either with a GSB program if you see this competition is taking place, or by yourself. Usually it's a summer school and students go to different summer schools. They look for the schools by themselves and apply for that and going by themselves. So it's also an opportunity. What are the requirements for participants? So first of all, you, of course, have to have no academic debts, and you have to have high academic performance. Your English should be very good, at least B2 or higher. As for example, Singapore, they ask C1 at least. So, and you have to be able to prove that your English is good. And students on academic leave are not eligible to participate. As for undergraduate and graduate students, they have to both complete at least 1 year, one academic year in HEC GSB by the time of the departure. It means if you're a master, for example, if you're a bachelor for the first course, you can apply in winter for the autumn so you'll be the student of second year, first semester, and the same for masters. Also for masters, its participation in the program should be approved by the academic supervisor, and there should be an ability to complete internship, and you have to pass all disciplines and include all electives in the individual study plan. And of course, if there are sometimes cases there you have to reschedule your thesis defense, it can happen also. So be ready for that. So as I said, now we have the spring competition, and now it's a main intake. And the deadline for this application period is September 20th. Maybe we'll prolong it, but for now we can't say it for sure, because we'll know it by the end of the competition, and we will see if there are some places left. We will prolong the competition. And the university-wide competition goes till November 9th. 3 waves, as I said. You can click or go use this QR code and check all the dates and details. So for now, we have 14 partners. It's a world-class business schools with international accreditations, and we have a catalog of our universities. You could go and check what are the universities that participate. We have 10 countries. You can see it on the screen, what countries participating in this competition in this spring. And we have 37 spots. So it's free places, and that we can nominate through all these partners. These are only for students, for GSB students for spring 26. So these are our partners, our universities that are taking part in this competition. Let's have a look. And if we started to talk about the university, let's talk how to choose a university, where we can find all these universities. You go to our website, first of all, it's gsb.hec.ru, and you see the university profile, and you see this our partner chart, our partner screen, and exchange programs. you click there and you'll see the catalog of all the universities. I showed it before, and you can choose among them. You also have to pay attention to this matching matrix. It's a matrix of compatibility between partner university and GSB programs. So you see your program, you see the country, the university, level of English, and you see if this university is available to educational program. If it's okay, it's colored with a white or gray, dark gray. You can have a look and see if that or those university is okay for you. And it just helps a little bit to choose, but it also can depend on the course, on the year. I mean, because some programs are okay for the third year, for example, but not good for the fourth year at your bachelor, and so on and so forth. But in general, it should be okay. You can find at least something. So you'll see for each university, you'll see this kind of card. And there you can see the study fields, level of study, number of spots that are available, and what language requirements. Usually for all universities, they require only English, but some universities, they can write that they want that you can have also some other language, like, for example, German language. German universities like to include German, but it doesn't mean if you don't know German, it's okay. It means that you'll have more courses that are available for you if you speak German, because they are in German language. So you can use that. And also you can see students' testimonials on each card, and just to have an understanding what was the experience, what are the difficulties maybe, and what to do. So if you go inside that card, you'll see very important questions. You'll see academic calendar, courses, different information about accommodation, about fees. Sometimes universities have these fees, even if the education is free. Some universities have this, like, not very big, but still some fees that you have to pay independently if you are participant of the competition or free mover. They included. And very important information for exchange student, it's a fact sheet. It's a very important document that includes all the information about university, about there are some contacts there, maybe some answers to your question. Please have a look at a fact sheet at each university. It can be helpful. So you chose the countries, you chose the university, and now you want to apply. For that, you go again to our website, and you go to outgoing mobility, choose prospective students, and there is a step-by-step instructions with the links and examples that you can use, and that will help you to provide the documents and apply for the program. And please apply only to those universities that you are truly ready to go, because sometimes students just apply, and after that, they, for example, we nominate them and they can't, and they say that they don't want to go there, and they spend our time, and they take somebody's place, and it takes a long time to choose another student and to suggest. So please be ready. If you want to choose several universities, please write only those universities that you are ready to go. So as I said already, you can choose up to 3 universities, 3 priority universities. Please, based on your budget and the courses that are offered by these universities. Have a look at the statistics. It can be helpful. For example, if you're student and you have your marks with, for example, you have 6 and you want to go to Europe, but if you see at the statistics, you'll see that students who go to Europe, they usually have at least 8. And it will be, how to say, it's like a hint for you that it's maybe better to choose some other university if you want to win, of course, in this competition. So check this, please, and have a look just for your information. Of course, there can be exceptions, and we never know what is the competition for this concrete period, but usually it's like that. So then plan your budget. In spite of the fact that tuition is free, but all the other expenses are covered by students. So you have to pay for visa, for insurance, tickets, accommodations, and so on and so forth. And maybe study this website Numbeo that can help you to understand what are the prices and to understand if it's okay for you, for your budget to go to this country, to this university. So as I said already, if you're a commercial student, tuition paying, that you continue to pay tuition fees to GSB, but you don't pay to our partner university. So, and after that, you prepare all the document package. We will talk about it later. For each university, you prepare an individual document package. It should be in PDF format. And for example, you have three priorities and you have to prepare three package of documents, but it's only one application form. So you apply only once with three document packages. And so all the documents should be combined and made in PDF format. And just a note, as for the as for the wide competition of HEC, you have to apply to there separately. After the competition is over, will take at least 3 weeks, maybe less sometimes. It will depend on our colleagues, on the commission. And after that, will take that time, and you'll receive an email with the results to your personal email. And after that, you can have 1 or 2 days to decide if you want to participate or not, and you have to confirm it. After your confirmation, we'll start the application period to partner universities. And there will be another webinar for the winners, for the participants. There will be some other details what to do next. And you, of course, can know more information on our website. So, and let's talk about documents. First of all, first documents is an application for the competition. You can find a form of it on our website, and it should be signed by the student, also by program manager and academic advisor. Also, please, if you apply for this competition, it would be very good if you could bring this application, application for the competition at least 10 days before the deadline to our study manager, because sometimes they need time, to see all the applications and to see, to check everything, and it just takes a lot of time. And when a lot of students are coming at the last day and saying, "Oh, please sign it to me, and I really need it," it can be very stressful, and of course it takes a lot of their time. So that's why we write no later than 10 days. Of course, some students bring them sometimes maybe the day before the deadline, but to be polite, it would be very good if you would do it before. And so this application for the competition should include information that you have no debts. And yeah, it's very important. At least by the beginning of the mobility, you for sure shouldn't have any debts to be able to go there. So another document is a proof of foreign language proficiency. You can prove it in different ways. You have several options. It can be any of these documents that are listed. So it can be any official language certificate, any accepted in Russia language certificate. So it's no IELTS, TOEFL better, or some other certificate that is accepted here in Russia, or it should be a result of the independent English exams by HEC, or result of the internal English exam, or a certificate for master students studying in English, or master or bachelor students studying in English if you have this English language program. Or you can go and pass lingua test. We also accept it, but please do it beforehand because it takes some time to get the results. So you also have to write a motivation letter. Ideally, it should be 3 different motivational letters for each university, but it can be more or less, at least something is the same, common things, but it would be better to see that you have something special for each university. Why do you want to go just there? So, and as for the length, it shouldn't be more than 500 words. Of course, we won't count, but please don't make it very long. And we have this workshop on writing motivation letter. You can go by the link and check it, and have a look how to do it. And yes, it should be written in English. We also expect you to put some recommendation letter, also preferably for each university, but it can be one universal letter. We also accept that. And it should be written by the academic advisor or program director or some of your teachers, but not English language teacher, please. It should be also in English. There are no strict format on how to write this recommendation letter. Sometimes of course, we understand that academic advisors don't have a lot of time. Maybe you could write it yourself and send it to him or her for checking and say if he or she's agree with what you're saying, and maybe he or she will sign it. So it depends on academic advisor. They can sometimes write it by themselves also, of course. Also, please include your CV. It should be also prepared in English. You can use your own format, or you can use our sample that is also available on our website. You should also have a budget estimate. And as I said already earlier about this number website that can help you to calculate your money and your spends, and to create your budget. So also the template is available on our website. And the most maybe difficult thing is matching table or preliminary study plan. It sounds a bit difficult, but actually it shouldn't be. What is it? It's first of all, we have an algorithm and some links on how it should be done. Usually you take the courses or the curricula from your educational program and the courses from accepting universities study plan. Yeah, you take and combine them and see what could be what is matching, and you take courses from accepting university and see if it's similar with our courses, and then you can change it. And we have this. This is how it looks like, matching table. So you write your information about yourself, about your program, and so on and so forth. There is an instruction on how to use it. And you write the number of credits in ACTS. You write the course on what course you take in the partner university. Maybe you have the description link. If they have it, sometimes they don't have it, don't have any description, then write just the name of it, and you'll get it. You'll show it later when you'll have it. And after that, in next columns, you'll write the credits in our university and the course that you take in our university. I mean, not take, but replace. I think there are some questions. There will be some question, maybe, for example, if you don't find some courses, what to do. You can use some educational platforms like Coursera or some other educational platforms. Maybe you know better, or maybe you can ask at your study office managers. Maybe they will help you to choose some course better, and they can explain what could be taken or not. And please agree it at least with the manager, because academic advisor sometimes he or she can't accept your courses, the courses you chose, and he said that he could say that he won't agree for that course. So that's why it would be better to understand what courses you take and if it's okay. So, and now let's talk about scholarship, most pleasant part probably. Actually, what are the criteria to get the scholarship? You can apply for that if your GPA is more than 7.5, if you have this good academic performance, and if you're an active student and you have different kind of achievements and you actively participate in university's life, and you of course should prove it, and to send some, I don't know, pictures, not, but maybe some documents that are proving that you participated and you helped somewhere, or maybe you wrote some work, or you participated in some, I don't know, business game or whatever. So, and these scholarship documents must be submitted at the same time as the mobility application. There is a special button for that, and you also please apply all the documents that are needed. And yes, the scholarship amount can be different, and these are the sums. It depends on the country, and no, it's not every month. It is like every month you get one part of this sum. So it's 3 installments, and you can, of course, you can't live for that for whole semester, but I think it's a good help at least to cover some of your expenses. And these are my colleagues, Olga Rodina, me, and Ekaterina Mironenko. Our contacts, where to find us. You're welcome always to come 4301, Monday, Friday, 9 until 5:30. Or write us, and of course, go to our Telegram channel. Please write down, sign in, and we'll be very happy to see you in our list of participants of our group. So this is the end. And I think now I'm ready for your questions. You can write them down, or you can tell them. Please don't be shy.